Hi guys, John here, and today marks 6 months since I started using the Simply Piano app. So you're either watching this video because you're exploring different ways that you could maybe learn piano, you want to see how much progress the app can get you in that 6 months of time, or just like a general overview of the features and an experience from it. Just to clarify as well, I'm not endorsed by Simply Piano. I have no followers to be endorsed. This is just my experiences with the app. Or you're here because you use the app already and you're just sort of comparing how someone else uses the app, or maybe comparing their learning journey. If that's so, please recognise it's really important that everyone has different amounts of time that they can spend on the piano, the keyboard, whatever you're using with the app. Not everyone is going to have lessons outside, or not everyone's going to have other means, so it's really important to recognise that everyone's learning journey is different and everyone learns differently. So a little bit of history about me. I'm a singer-songwriter, and the majority of the time I'm sent a track and then I sing and write to the track, sing lyrics, write lyrics and record the vocals like a demo, and it gets taken off from there. Or I will, you know, play. I've always had a keyboard, so I'll just aimlessly play with my keyboard, or I have a guitar as well and I can play like basic guitar chords. I've wrote a few songs on there, but with the piano I don't really know any of the names. I just knew that one was called C, and that was the like middle C chord. I knew that one, but mainly it would just be me experimenting and playing around, and it would just sound like somehow I'll just fiddle until something sounds reasonably okay and I can put some lyrics to that. So one of the first things that really struck me with the app is I find it really enjoyable to use, and I don't have to find a piece to learn. Everything's just compact in the app, and for me I wanted to just get that basic knowledge of reading music, which I've never done before. And so you start off and you've got you learn a few basics, and then you go on 2 different journeys. So you can either go on the chords, or you can go on more melodies and the lead of the piano, if that's the technical word. I don't know. I think it's a good idea to kind of do both. I think if you just did one of them, I don't think you'd really benefit as much from the course, because I just wanted to do primarily chords. And I did think about just doing the chord course, but then I found the melody so much more tricky, and obviously that's what I needed to work on because I've never done that much before. And as much as I wanted to know the names of different chords, and it's really been so much fun, and then I've been going off the app to then learn a song using the chords that I've heard, and then there'll be a few chords that I still don't know, but then if I know, say, 3 or 4 of the chords now, it's so much easier to pick up that song from that YouTube video. So after about 6 months of being on the app now, I've been using it quite frequently. I think I use it every day if I'm unless I'm not home. I think being in lockdown has been a great time for it. So it got to about August, and I just thought I want to learn something new, and I've always wanted to be more proficient on instruments, so I can just write and just get on the keyboard and just, you know, do one of these movies that you see and someone just jams something out really quickly instead of having to, you know, just do guesswork. Because I think that is I've been on YouTube and looked at some other different reviews before I joined Simply Piano, and on a lot of those different YouTube videos, on the comments they were saying, you know, you lose the musicality a little bit, it's a bit mechanical, you know, you're going over and over again. But I don't see personally how that would be different to it. This is how I imagine a piano lesson would be. You know, going over things again and again, repetition. I guess that's kind of how I learn to do things. So like going over the chords again and again, learning different songs with them new chords, and then adding another chord in, or adding another, you know, hand position, and then eventually, you know, learning a bit more. I think Simply Piano says that it's going to take 2 years, I think that's what he says, to complete the full course. But in 6 months, I want to say I've been going at a super fast rate. It takes me a few days to do a course. I don't see how it would take any longer than that. But everyone learns at different levels, and that's completely fine. And the ones that I've struggled with, say for example, I recently did Für Elise, the optional one. That was really hard. I took a good amount of time, and I'm still going back to that one, just because I really wanted to get Für Elise like in the bag, and it's so different to the other stuff that you learn. What's really nice though is, so I've just finished the lead chords 3. I'd say that's about 70% through the course. Now I've just got a few more melody ones, and there's a few optional ones at the end, such as learning the Turkish march, which I really want to work towards at the end of the course. And then hopefully after that I'm going to then just have that base of, you know, reading sheet music. I've even bought some sheet music over Christmas, and I was gonna wait until I finished the course, but I was like, I'll give it a go and I'll see if I know anything. And I was really surprised to just pick some stuff up, and it was really encouraging that I could just pick up some of the notes and just literally play. Obviously some stuff took a bit more time to transcribe because it's quite hard on the phone, I think, to see a full screen. I think a lot of people recommended getting an iPad, and the iPad used to have something called Better, and the Better, if I'm saying that right, has thousands of sheet music that you can just play, pick up straight away, and that's such a benefit of subscribing to Simply Piano, because it's so great. So it only recently came to the iPhone, and I was almost going to buy an iPad just to do the mobile version of Simply Piano, but so I did so now the Better's on there. I haven't used it that much yet because I kind of want to get to the end of the course and then I can maybe like just see what I can pick up from the pre-advanced ones. But I've been doing like a course, and then I'll do like a couple of the songs. There's also a song library of just the songs that you go through for every course. So what I've been doing is trying to get 3 stars on the majority of them songs until I feel like I pretty much got it. If there's like a course, chords I tend to go through a bit faster because I think I've done chords before and I've been writing songs, so it's just I didn't know the names of them. So picking up the chords I found really fun, but I go through it a little bit faster, whereas the melodies takes me a lot longer to actually grasp what's going on. But 6 months in, I've gone back recently to just some of the early songs that I was really struggling with, and I cannot believe the progress. Like, it was taking me ages to work through some of the basic melodies, and that's completely fine because everyone works at their own level. But I've really enjoyed Simply Piano. I had like a month free, and I was going to try and do the whole course in a month. And then I was speaking to a friend, and they were like, if you're enjoying it so much, because I was enjoying it so much, doing it for a couple of hours every day, I just thought, I'm going to subscribe. And you also get the Simply guitar with it as well, which I've been enjoying. I want to get that bass line with the guitar as well, because I'm sort of an inspiration on the guitar as well, just like picking up and see what happens. So I think overall, if you are thinking of using Simply Piano, and I'll put some videos at the end of recently my progress where I'm at with For Release. This was about a month ago actually, so I feel like I've improved from that. But just like a little minute clip of what I was doing with For Release. And I'll do sort of like a few different videos of the progress as I've gone along. Some of it really basic, so don't judge me. Yeah, so I think if you're like me and you want to get that base, knowing that the course isn't going to get you to completely advanced levels, knowing that it will get you that base level of knowledge of reading music, of basic chords, and some more than basic, I would say, chords. I feel like I've got a really good repertoire of chords and knowledge, and I feel so much more comfortable with the piano. And I've been using my keyboard and I want to buy a piano, but I feel so much more comfortable, and I'm amazed and proud of myself. It's really encouraging. And I think right now during lockdown, if you are thinking of trying it out, just try out the 7-day free trial. I sound like I'm like an advert for Simply Piano, but the only negative thing, what I've seen people say, is the musicality of it. Do you lose that? And I did question this at the beginning, because when I'm writing music, it comes from somewhere else. It's like it just happens. And obviously you lose that a bit in the repetition of the app and the course and the going over the songs over and over again. This isn't for that. This isn't... I think musicality, you can keep that musicality, you can keep that playness. Everyone's going to use this app differently, and it's about using it just to boost up your skills. I think if you want something that's all in one place, it's the perfect place to go. Obviously there's tons of YouTube videos, learn your favourite songs, but I think having Simply Piano as well as learning them songs is such a great way, and it becomes easier and less overwhelming, because I remember I used to get really frustrated. What chord is this that she's saying? What is this? What is that? And I had to go to Google to like figure out what chord is that and where does my hand go. And now just having like a few basic chords, even if I don't know all the chords, obviously I'm nowhere near that level yet, or the basic melodies or structures. It's just nice to feel a bit more comfortable. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope this has sort of helped. I'll put a few videos at the end of my experiences, but I think personally I've really enjoyed the experience of Simply Piano. I don't think I'd need to continue past the year unless I really want to keep going with the Better, or if they develop the course even further, I'd love to go on even longer, because I feel like they're extending the guitar one and they're extending the piano one. So yeah, I'd love that to go on longer. If it actually does, then I'll definitely keep on going. But if I finish the course, I think maybe in a few months, and then just really hone down on everything I've learned, and then slowly I'm trying to transfer them skills into my writing, into YouTube videos, into covers, and then just go from there really. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed playing, and it's been such a great distraction for lockdown. I think even if you're not a musician and you just want to learn for fun, I think it's such a great skill to have, isn't it? And it's like a nice release. I've been doing it like in my lunch break at work, or if I finish work and I've been on the laptop all day. It's such a nice release. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope this has helped in your decision a little bit, just hearing maybe a different outlook on Simply Piano. I know there's a lot of different comparison videos out there if you want to check them out on YouTube. Yeah, thank you for watching. I might do like an update maybe after the year to see how I'm getting on with that, and hopefully that'll help as well. But again, don't compare your progress. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so that'd be amazing. And yeah, thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.